I do really think the Sibme platform has been transformative for our district, especially in addressing the challenges of supporting teachers in a small rural school. It's provided tools and resources to help teachers at all experience levels improve their instructional practices. And that's what we as school leaders want to make sure we're doing. Um, Specifically about the coaching, the one-on-one coaching cycles have been a really good highlight. The co-pilot, as Leslie and Rhonda mentioned, is the biggest highlight, and but all three of these pieces have been great. But as far as the coaching cycles, teachers really did appreciate the opportunity to work confidentially, and they're continuing to do so with expert coaches from outside the district. It was especially important, as I mentioned earlier, for those teachers that are the ones teaching those specific classes, like our dual credit biology. I mentioned seventh grade English, but really what it did is it set the setup that it has fostered trust and allowed for meaningful professional growth, and that's something that has become very important for our staff, but also tough to accomplish. Um, and when you think of all the added demands that teachers have, as far as the AI platform, um, I wanted to give a few examples because I do think it's a game changer for teachers if you use it, because it offers that actionable research-based feedback on classroom practices. You get that feedback instantaneously; it just moves so quick. But when they record and analyze their lessons, some of the metrics, I know at the beginning Keisha mentioned some of these, but the movement throughout the classroom and how proximity impacts engagement. I know Rhonda mentioned the Flesh Kincaid readability level, which ensures materials match student grade levels. And Leslie pointed out, especially for those English language learners, it does hand raised detection, which reveals patterns in classroom discourse and help teachers ensure that they give an equitable participation. The depth of knowledge questioning in alignment with grade level standards is even to the point of gender based response patterns, so that you can address the tendency that we see. Research shows that female students tend to participate less once they hit seventh grade, and so this helps teachers identify just is there what's the gender based response. Um, Teacher talk versus student talk time. There's research that aims for students to talk 80% of the time. And so how much time is the teacher talking? How much time are the students talking? Wait time for questions, which we want to encourage as teachers, thoughtful responses. So this report will tell you how long you're waiting and if it meets with the research. I know Leslie mentioned this earlier, but the speech rate for optimal comprehension, especially when you think of younger students, and then also the English language learners. And then there's even a piece that analyzes sentiment of teacher language, whether they're promoting positive and encouraging classroom interactions. So just thinking of all those tools together, it gives the teachers the immediate actionable insights, and it empowers them to make meaningful changes in their classrooms, all while maintaining their autonomy.